MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
Wiggins moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is a start of him getting hot.
Now to the plate, George Brett, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Anthony DeSclafani will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Now in the box, Fred Norman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good, and they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Brett ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Owen Christian.
Standing in, Owen Christian. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Curtis Randall. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Nomar Mazara.
High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Ketel Marte. You know, this young man broke in. You knew he was going to catch the ball, but you weren't sure if he was going to hit. And then when he started playing with Cano, he really helped him slow the game down. And it looked like from that point, Ketel took off.
Brian Dozier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Here comes the first pitch. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Angel Vargas. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready now, Bart Wiggins. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Standing in now, Scott McGriff, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Into the box, Edward Arnold, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Check swing grounder to the right side. A crash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a full ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces it.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Ready for another chance. Fred Norman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting, second baseman.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
In now, Rene Martinez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the The home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
Up next for the Orioles,
stepping in now, Owen Christian. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at that off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman Curtis Randall.
Settling in now, Curtis Randall, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll go now to the top of the third. Baltimore's out in front, 6-0. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Riding in once again, Angel Vargas. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Into the box, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott McGriff. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edward Arnold. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Jeff Locke is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jeff Locke.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 coming. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. In the dirt. And oh, he can't quite dig it out. And he'll make it up to 3rd here thanks to the throwing miscue. And we'll see how they want to score this play.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Digging in and looking for more, Fred Norman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. This is foul right side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one gets away. And he will make it back to 3rd safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Locke sets. Trying to work it full on 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another shot now. Rene Martinez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
In now, Owen Christian. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he misses with it for ball four, so the bases will be loaded now with two away.
Curtis Randall.
Ready once again, Curtis Randall. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the top of inning number 4. The O's lead this thing 9-0. Now at the plate, George Brett. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 5, George Brett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Christian moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Standing in, Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Brian Dozier would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Christian is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top 9-0. Digging in once again, Angel Vargas. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Ripken, and a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Bart Wiggins.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bart Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in, Scott McGriff. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazar is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in, Edward Arnold. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Liner toward right center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's another impressive single, the 3rd of the game. He has been on fire towards the end of the month here. That's how you want to end a month, looking into the next one. He's leaving this month on a good note.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. In to score, the runner from third. Arnold rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Orioles settle for 1. We played 4 full. Baltimore's out in front, 10-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Dozier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. And you start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mitch Moreland is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he sends it on the ground to first. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Into the box now, Fred Norman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. Oh, look at Brett. The throw. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop. And then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Stepping in now, Rene Martinez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Killebrew is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Owen Christian.
At the plate, Owen Christian, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Orioles 10 and the Royals nothing. Here's the left field. Gordon, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready once again, Cal Ripken. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Number 5, George Brett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1-1. Here it is. Right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Striding in once again, Curtis Randall, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Brett moving to his right. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, Angel Vargas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bart Wiggins. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Scott McGriff. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And he'll get in there safely.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Edward Arno.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the belt, the pitch. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Chris Davinsky.
Digging in to try it again. Harmon Killebrew 0 for 2 on his line this far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and one. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
30, Nomar Mazara.
Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Line towards center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Norman over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now at the plate, Fred Norman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fred Norman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Rene Martinez.
So striding forward now, Rene Martinez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Owen Christian.
Settling in now, Owen Christian. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit to third. Brett has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Salvador Perez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
To third. Randall scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the homestanding nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wiggins going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Cal Ripken. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Stepping into the box, Curtis Randall. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Curtis Randall.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, look at Brett. Hats off to that one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Angel Vargas. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lazar is on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Bart
Trying
Wiggins.
to pick things up where he left off. Bart Wiggins. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Ripken ranges to his right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they lead it by a count of 12-0. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Nate Jones comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Stepping into the box, George Brett. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the ninth with this streak going and delivers.
In now, Harmon Killebrew. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In now, the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian
In
Dozier.
now, Brian Dozier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have claimed a 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Baltimore slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jake Arrieta records the victory, his 13th of the year. Anthony DeSclafani was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail station.